revelations that I've had through my constant digging at the door of wisdom until my bones broke through my finger, or my flesh, until there was so much blood on my fingers from clawing at the door of wisdom that I finally accessed Gnosis. I finally achieved something. I've experienced Kundalini, and through these revelations that I've had, I've been shown directly through Christ consciousness that a lot of the things that we're believing as people here in this matrix are control mechanisms. And you can really, once you experience these states of higher consciousness, the Luciferian flame of Gnosis, the Christ consciousness, and Lucifer and Christ are the same thing, folks, and we're going to talk about that in the near future. But once you experience the Christ consciousness, or the Kundalini, once you experience more of the electromagnetic spectrum, you gain more access to the truth. And then when you come back down from those experiences and you go into the material realm, folks, you really see firsthand how, let me just roll my windows up. There's always got to be someone walking by and staring at me. You see firsthand, ladies and gentlemen, the mind control in action. You get to see it because you almost become like a glitch in the matrix, so to speak, when you access these higher broadband or bandwidths of consciousness that you're not supposed to experience. Because when you experience Kundalini, you take a taste of that experience, that nectar, back with you once the experience resides. Once you come back down into your normal self, because I've said it once and I'll say it again, most of us, including myself, I didn't have enough of the mineral reserves and the spiritual maturity and the physical health to be able to handle the electrical charge of Kundalini 24 hours a day, 365. We were designed to be able to do that, but our bodies, more often than not here in the matrix, we can only handle small amounts of this energy. God comes along and tickles our senses in little doses with this Kundalini and shows us little tastes of the truth. So, where was I going with that? Once you experience these states of consciousness, your energetic configuration is changed entirely. There's no way around this. You're changed forever. You're baptized by the rising fire of the twin serpents. You experience the promised land. And now you come back, ladies and gentlemen. I got people probably hearing me talk about Lucifer and Christ and all this stuff. They probably think I'm crazy. I don't know if you can hear that. But you take pieces of these experiences back down to the material realm with you, and in an energetic state, you're much different now than the people around you, and you agitate a response in them. And this is really when you can see the religious programming and a lot of the fear programming, you guys. When you experience the fear of others. And I'm not judging. I want this world to change. I want us to get rid of all the dogma, because dogma is really holding us back. And the fear of the occult is one of the biggest examples of dogma. Oh, I'm afraid of the pentagram. I'm afraid of, lighting a candle and this and that. Like, is that really what your religion has done for you? Religion, ladies and gentlemen, should motivate you to be fearless. Religion should motivate you to conquer everything that's not right in the world. Religion shouldn't make you afraid of books. Religion shouldn't make you afraid of diagrams. Religion shouldn't instill within your heart fear of symbols. Your religion should drive you to understand what symbols mean, because symbols, ladies and gentlemen, lead to certain things. And geometric symbols that are used in the occult, they represent certain pathways within certain geometric figures that literally create this reality. It's hard to explain. But the unicursal hexagram, the hexagram in general, they represent certain paths within the flower of life, within the Kabbalistic tree of life. It all fits together. And once you start practicing magic, once you get into the ceremonial magic, you'll start to realize through your maturity that as you develop as a magician, you'll realize, folks, that, okay, well, I'm doing these pentagram rituals or these hexagram rituals. What I'm doing is I'm attuning to certain forces that these symbols represent. I'm tapping into the fingerprint of God, so to speak, because God uses geometry and light and sound and magnetics and all this stuff to create this material realm. When you do these pentagram rituals, these hexagram rituals, you're tapping into the power of the flower of life. You're tapping into the power of the Kabbalistic tree of life, and you're invoking those energies into your body and into your mind, which is why when you practice magic properly, you experience altered states of consciousness.